What is up, everyone? Back at it again with another Briar jungle video. And after a lot of testing, I am pretty much settled on Bruiser Briar. I think there's a lot of options on how you want to build her. Titanic has been really good. Sundered Sky is pretty much a must on her. And yeah, there's just really good options for her. So here I'm going to solo Raptors. So when you clear as Briar, what's really important to understand, you don't want to take high risk when you play her. You want to be low risk. So a full clear with the solo Raptors, sort of like my Void Grub clear is what I kind of call it. It's extremely good. So what we do is Void Grubs, Krugs, Red, and then we just kind of like full clear. The reason why is because her early game is very inconsistent, and I find if you fall behind on her, it can result in a lot of negative things. So here I auto one more time to like reposition the AoE. Now you kind of like Briar tech over in her W. And then you W at the very end. You see how I waited to the very end to get that last auto attack. Even though for you, you might be like, okay, is auto attacks really important? And the answer is yes, it's very important. So you should focus on that. So here, W over. And here you can smite and get ready to W and move between. And here I like to E just to kill all the baby ones because I find it very good. And here you always want to auto attack W, which is really effective. And you always want to kind of practice as your jungler. So here I'm against the brand jungle, so right away I identify like what I'm against, right? So if I'm against a brand jungle, what does brand jungle want to do? He's a full clear jungler. He isn't really going to cheese me, so I don't really think about that. And I know he's really powerful if I have to fight him with his, abilities up, right? So I don't want him to hit me with passive. So I just think about this stuff. So if I was against like maybe like a Lee Sin, I'd be like, okay, Lee Sin's pretty good level 3, so I probably don't want to fight him. And I just want to kind of take, really think about that kind of stuff there. And here, once you get all your abilities, you always want to E into wall. You want to use your auto attack here. So you want to Q auto attack because of the attack reset. And then you want to E as well with an auto attack into a W. And that's like how you generally want to combo. Here we smite it because of the missing health damage on W. And the bleed damage can always finish it off. So when you're playing Briar jungle, a good thing to remember is the bleed usually, to be safe, 100 damage. Leave it at 100 damage and then you should be able to kill it well. So here we see the brand going for the gank. And that's actually good because he used Ghost. And I think because he used Ghost, we're going to be able to kill him here. So what happens is he's going to auto the crab. It's going to go this way. So I'm going to set up a position to get him. Here we W. And even though I'm tanking all his damage, because he doesn't have Ghosts up, right? So I feel pretty good about just killing him. We have our W coming up now. We're going to E this guy into the wall. And then we're going to auto attack. Oh, we're going to kite a bit because our ability is not up yet. So what I like to do here is I think flanking would be good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to wait in the brush. My team is not following, so I'm going to have to do a bit of a solo play here. Here we get on the GP. So auto. Just let the champion play itself until the very last W, and that's a perfect bleed. And here we're going to E into the wall. And even though GP gets away, he left the Azir to die. So I mean, if you want Azir to die, let Azir die. I don't care. I'll kill whoever comes in my way. If my name isn't Briar, the Slayer. So here, he missed the spell. So we're going to use the Ghost movement speed to kind of accelerate us here. We have our E still, right? So we E the very last possible second. And here we're just going to base because this is like insane how much fights are happening right now. Like I love to fight, but I'm going home. So your first item, build-wise, Titanic, Tiamat's really easy to clear when you go Tiamat. You can also go into Divine Sunder. Here I value the 1 ruby because I find it very strong. But Tiamat's really good for farming. It speeds up your clear and it also helps you, with Void Grubs. If you have problems doing Void Grubs, the Tiamat buy, it makes it a lot easier. And they might nerf Titanic in the future. If that happens, I'll update you guys on a different build. But Sundered Sky is 100% good. You could rush that item first too, and it's perfectly okay. So here, I want him to fight because I want to do Void Grubs. But if this guy's close by, it makes doing Void Grubs a bit challenging. So here we get the W off. We just need him to get a nice combo there, and then we W the team out, right? So with press attack's broken, by the way. So you always should go press attack. Okay, this is going to be a void grub fight. What I think is going to happen is... Okay, they're going to fight us for void grubs. This happens a lot. You do generally want to just get one, right? Like if you can get one void grub, that's quite nice. You don't have to get too many. Just getting the one is fine. So here I'm just going to heal up and do... I'm going to do my Gromp. You know, just autoing it does heal you naturally. But I also just want to kill it fast so I can get a heal. And I'm going to look to refight here. Now we have Vel'Koz, right? It's much easier for us to fight. Now we're going to go in, press attack, one shot. We're still going with our W damage. Here I'm going to channel my E in advance to reduce that damage. And here, because I have no E up, if I W forward, I could easily get taunted and dragged into tower. So we don't want to do that. We want to avoid that. Also, they killed one void grub. But what's really important we talked about is just we do want to kill one. One gives you that bonus jungle experience. So that's what we kind of aim for here. So GP could easily come. And that's fine. I wouldn't hate to try to take him on here. Okay, now it's bad. We gotta get out of here. We got one. We got the gun. We got the jungle experience. People go crazy over void grub. But the way you have to understand, if you get one, just get one and leave. It's perfectly fine because the way they work is your jungle item as a jungler, it gives you bonus experience when you kill a large monster. It gives you 80. So it gives you pretty much as the camp gives you, it gives you that as a bonus. And this only procs once on void grubs, but it gives you a shit ton. So if you get one, you leave. That's good enough, right? So if you get all three, that's really good. And a lot of people talk about like, you know, should I play for void grub? Should I play for dragon? If your top side is just garbage, don't kill yourself for void grubs. Never. If you feel like the enemy support is already there, like it's a really bad situation, try to get one and leave, or just play for dragon and it's fine. But if you can get all three void grubs, it will give you like insane amounts of golden experience, like compared to if you just took dragon. Dragon doesn't give you good stats. And if you want to play Briar, it's really easy for you to just snipe one and just get out. So that's what I really like to do. Here I'm gonna pink it, and I'm gonna just kind of look to kill Maokai. Okay, we got a pink here. We're gonna take that out. So I know Maokai wants to kind of go bot side, so what we're going to do is just walk in. Brand used some spells, so he doesn't have stun up, so he's a really easy target for us to kill. Very nicely done. Remember, we had R up. I could have R'd in this situation, but the reason why I don't R there is because I don't really need to, and it's also a lot of times in your R, you end up taking a lot of damage. This is a good R if I can hit that. But this guy's diving, so we can go in here. Press attack, we always want to proc it as well. Here we're going to have to flash in if we want to kill him. We could wait a bit. He has Swifties though. I'm going to splash in. With press attack, your Q applies on hit effect, auto attack W into... The rest is really OP. So here this guy, I don't really want to go in on him. I'd rather just do the dragon. But yeah, I really emphasize on press attack. It's really easy to use, guys. I think it's just super powerful. Unless you're going the hybrid or lethality build, you can go Halo Blaze. But your best bet is to go press attack. If you're trying to play for early game, press attack is just insane value. Like early, mid game, even late game, it's just super easy to proc. I'm not gonna die for that, guys. So I'm gonna base. So here we decide on boots after. What kind of boots would I want? I haven't really decided yet, so I'm just gonna get a Warhammer. But usually if I'm trying to like really carry, I would probably go like Sundered Sky here, Cleaver, Sterix, and DD. That's like a really good full build. That would be like a very simple, really easy to use full build that's gonna help you carry. So here I think I can just kill them, but because Maokai W makes him untargetable, it might be a bit awkward, but I think we just go on him fast. And that's just like the press attack combo with Titanic. So once you get Titanic in the mix, I mean, ideally you want to get your press attack and then use like your W and your Titanic, right? Because it amplifies your bonus damage. So pretty much you W, Q, auto attack, and then you use your Titanic press attack, W. Second part. Yeah, when I say W, there's two parts to it. So the first one is just your dash and your passive of it, and the second one is the activation, which is boom, like that. So here I want to go on a Zir because I just want to chunk him because I'm playing for Void Grubs. And I think it's just easy here. This is a good spot to get a chunk off. Maybe not. Maybe not a good spot to get a chunk off. I could have eat earlier there, but kind of a bit greedy there to do that kind of play. So, sorry, I don't want a cloth armor here. I want, most likely in this game, CDR boots is fine. Tabbies is also fine. Auto attack, 1 auto, 2 auto. Also, CDR boots looks pretty good here. Because Merc Treads, if I get Merc Treads, it's not good. It's okay. Brand does stun you, but once we go Sterix, we're going to get Tenacity from Sterix, so it's not a big deal. Here, I do want to get Void Grubs because I'm so strong, but because we died, he could easily be on it, so we're just going to jump in and go straight and see. Okay, so there's 2 like I said, like this guy, he did the right thing. He just got 1. Always last hit it. Don't give them any. Like, don't let them. Don't last hit. Always last hit. So here I just go back to kind of farming. I am a bit upset because Azir killed me, but I'm not gonna let that kind of warp my game plan. I'm just gonna keep farming. And once you get this kind of build, like this amount of items, you're really good at just really diving people. And I see this guy is invading my red. I don't want him to steal my jungle. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna loop around. We're not gonna do this side of the jungle. We're just gonna go straight into the bot side and just make sure we can fight. Because I'm strong. When you're strong, you don't give things up, right? You take, you don't give. Here it looks like he is here, so we just have to get the jump on him. We're gonna E out. We're gonna R to re-engage. We're gonna E to survive there. That was a lot of stuns coming at me. Healing is always very OP. I mean, once you get low with this HP build, this is what makes the Bruiser build so much better than Assassin. You just get increased missing health healing. And it's so much more than it was before. And your missing health scaling, it's all based off your bonus health, right? So you need HP nowadays to get that healing value. So your E is going to heal a lot more, your W reactivation is going to heal more, even your passive is going to heal you a lot more. And I really think DD is like your best armor item. Like DD is so good on her, it's very necessary. Yes, Merctras wouldn't have been bad here. Okay, this guy flashes in, so we always want to go on him fast. E the damage or the passive damage by him. So it's kind of hard when you W in, you have to make sure. Because I can easily get stunned here, so I have to respect that. I'm going to E the damage here. I'm going to go in afterwards. Buy some damage. Okay. Perma stun by Brand is not fun. I should probably go on Merchants, but it's okay. It's okay. You learn some, you win some, you lose some in those fights. The reason why I was R'ing there, I was just hoping to like buffer my movement. You ever feel like you're going in a terrible situation and your E is down? You can always cast your R and it pretty much stops you from moving. I've done that a lot of times when I'm trying to like, I'm getting pulled into tower, then I R just like outside of the attack range. And if it hits, it puts you in that long animation. So you don't run into tower at all. Here I see them top side. I could easily lose this game. So I just want to make sure we get objectives when we can. Like I could solo dragon, right? So I'm just going to solo it. W, Titanic, auto. And yeah, I just want to make sure I'm getting farm, right? Like it's easy. It's just really easy to fall behind because you end up fighting too much. Here this guy's going this way, so I'm just going to go on him right away. I think they're very diveable. You can always W here over the wall. This guy doesn't... Oh. I guess that wasn't close enough. If you go here, I think that's the spot. Yeah, I wanted to kill them, but it's okay. If I don't kill here, it happens, right? What should I do? I should go and just start farming. This wave should be... You know, I should kill this wave fast. I'm gonna push that and just clear it fast. I'm gonna go on the Gromp for now. I think Azir is coming this way, but I don't really have any desire to like, I don't want to fight him right now. If there's like jungle to kill, then you should just clear the jungle. Like if you don't have R up, like a lot of times, sometimes I think of the game too when I play Briar is, like I'm just not gonna do anything till my R is up. Like I'm gonna spend as much time possible farming. And if my R is up, I'll shoot it at someone who I want to kill. If it misses, I just keep farming. It sounds kind of boring, but like this is actually a very proper way to play her. If you want to take like a very low risk approach. Because you just really, like if you're losing games a lot, I think it's because you end up fighting too much on Briar. Sometimes you have to play to farm and like hit item spikes, then you can kind of fight. Like now I'm going to get this item, it's going to be really, like, it's going to put me in a really strong position. And then like after that I can kind of look to fight. Or I can just shoot an R here, but this tower, right? I don't want to get dragged into it, so I'm going to think a bit. I'm going to think how I want to engage. So I'm going to go close as possible so it's easier for me to hit my R. Since I'm so close, it gives them as little time as possible. Save my W so I can W again right after. Swifties wouldn't have been bad this game too much. I'm going to go on the child. I'm going to E so I don't get pulled in. I just flash in to not really deal with like the CC and stuff. Like if you're about to get CC, the flash, this is what makes the flash really good. Is those moments where you could just flash right past the abilities or just surprise them. This is why I run flash too. It's just like that surprise factor. A lot of people don't expect it when you do it. And yeah, this build literally just gets stronger and stronger, so I would say the early game is like the hardest part. Like I think Briar is actually, you know, she's quite weak in the early game, but once you start to get items slowly, you're extremely strong. And yeah, like if you don't like Titanic active, you don't like using it, you can just skip it and go Sunder Sky into like a Cleaver, a more tankier build. But it's up to you, right? Titanic does give you a lot of damage. So here I'm just doing the Herald. Like we do want to get objectives. Like the way your mind should operate a lot of the time is you should think like this. Like if I win a fight or something and we get like a good advantage, how do I push it? Like what should I be doing afterwards? And it's a lot of times is if you can get the objective like a dragon or herald after you win a fight, then definitely it's good. You should be looking for these kind of things. Like your mind should operate in that sense. Like after I get something, okay, what can we get after? Like can we get an objective? Can we do Baron? Can we do Dragon? You just constantly want to be thinking about that. I've seen a lot of people think too much about like only kills, and that doesn't get you where you want to be. If you play to just kill and only kill, it's just not the right, you know, mentality to have. Kills are good, but it's all about, you know, what you can get after hours and stuff like that. I mean, that's mine, by the way. I ain't gonna give it to nobody. This is a full clear angle, and the reason why because I'm just trying to farm up. There's like nothing, there's no risk for me right now. So I feel good about just farming up this 2200, get the cleaver, and then go on the map. Like, you always want to be as strong as possible when you go on the map, right? So like when I get a buy, like this cleaver, when I get stairs, I'm as strong as possible. This is like me. Gold that you don't spend is just nothing. It's not any advantage. The second you spend it, this is where you are in your advantage state. So like now I'm, you know, I'm bulked up. Like I upgraded my whip. I'm ready to go. And here we do want to play for dragon. We're playing for objectives, so we're trying to win off that. I also think they want to fight us, so we have to think about that. I'm not sure if that thing gives vision or not, but I'm gonna R, start the fight if I can. I can't believe I missed that. Well, if I get on this guy, it's really good. So he just knocked me back, so I'm just gonna back up and restart the fight. Okay. Terrible, terrible fight by me. Let's try to ignore that. I should have hit my R though, that was a mistake. Like when it comes to team fights, it's very important to hit your R. Very important. Also going at 0 is probably not the best target. You're hitting your R is just guaranteed value. So when you go MR, honestly this MR item's still very broken. You can go Spirit Visage if you want to. Visage is okay. It's not bad, but I really do like this item a lot. I'm just gonna R down middle because I think it's just gonna be a slow part of the game right now. I don't think I'm really strong to just kill him too. Here I'm gonna go on the other guy. I'm just using my E to drop my aggro. Pulled like Crypt Man on that auto. I like it spicy. I like it spicy. See, I'm gonna get a Negatron. And the reason why I like this too, Negatron is just such a nice, you know, it's such, it feels good to have a Negatron. Spirit Visage, the build path, just, it's not the same, right? It's just not the same. And we still have Herald, so we're probably gonna use it to ride. I could try to backdoor with Herald too, but it's like, I don't need to do that. The best case situation here, we just straight up look for a fight around Baron, and then we just fight. So here what I'm gonna do is straight to Baron. Brand, he does have Ghost, so he can't really get over the wall. And he's bot side, so we can just do the Baron. So what we're gonna do is rush right there. Just be ready to do it. I could R on the GP too. I think he's gonna go this way maybe, we'll see. Okay, then we should just do Baron now. We have Heimer, we have Vel'Koz. I can tank it forever. Just do it. Get the objective. My smite does 1200. You can always combo with your W. So I could just look how much damage does my W do in this situation. So I'm just watching HP. Yeah, I know it's fine. I was able to get the the Baron. It's a bit sloppy though, but I know Kaylin was unable to help us there, but it's okay. See, if you die too, you don't really have to drop the Herald. It just spawns by itself naturally. Look at him go. Look at him go. Oh, he's gonna die. He might die, but he is good. He had a good life. In my pocket. No, Shelly! Get out of this, Shelly! Yeah, he's dead. He's dead, Jim. But I am gonna go into this item. I don't think DD is necessarily, it's not that good this game anyways. So I'll probably have this item into most likely Asterix last item after that. I'll probably sell this for Mercrez as well. Like I do like ability haste, but we already have Cleaver now, so we do have a decent amount of ability haste. And also I'm gonna start to look for more picks. Even though we don't really have any Baron buffs left, I still am gonna just look for picks. So here, like hitting R, he's very mobile. It can be hard to hit R, so I do want to play. I'm gonna wait a bit before I go. So here I'm gonna E and try to R them after, but I think it's very high damage. Yeah, there's 3 people here. It's a bit of a problem for me. A lot of CC, so we're gonna go for the Merc Chaz. We're gonna itemize into the Connect Roy Barn. Good news is we're getting some tower, so if they get this tower, it's really good for us. They did use a few Rs, which is not bad. But GP is really fed, that's the problem. I don't know. I was okay with Maokai. I was okay with Azir, but Brand being there too was surprising. The problem with Brand being there, he easily can just melt my HP, percent health damage. I just need to get these shutdowns, slow the game, and get my items. Like if I get this item, Sterix, I'll be able to tank, base tank a lot of them. Plus I need levels, right? Can't really carry without levels. I want Azir to die too, so if I can get him. Here they're going for dragon, but I'm gonna go in here, try to one-shot this guy. I'm gonna E in advance. I can one-shot him, so here we're just gonna go for that. I have my E, right, so just from a heal. He most likely will die to my bleed. But I mean, that's why I talk a lot about the importance of just straight up having your items. Like this, your champion like Briar just operates heavily on just having your like items. Because like, look how much healing I'm getting, right? It's just Bruiser Briar late game scaling is just really insane. They're probably gonna end up nerfing it, but if I get Sterix 2 after this, I'm talking like insane amounts of healing. But yeah, like you will heal more if you have Spear Visage, but also Spear Visage stats are not as good as you would think, which is the problem. You know, W, auto, Titanic, very important. R here. Contact has been made. E in advance. CC's about to hit us. Ooh. And we're gonna go in Steric's second item. I mean, there's GP crits. Oh, they're low. They're rough, man. They hit hard. But there's not much I can do about that. Maybe I'll sell my boots at the end for like a death stance, but once I get Sterix, I think my build's fine. I think I'll be unkillable. And you can look at the passive, 90% increased healing based on her missing health. So, I mean, it's crazy. You're healing so much. You should be happy to go into late game with her. You just have to think like each item makes you stronger. Her weakness is definitely early, and that's why I say like you have to farm. You don't want to be falling behind because you just have to be farming. Now I think I'm like insanely like strong. Levels are really important too. Also, the more HP you have, the more your Titanic does. I don't want to hit R, like my R targets. It's all about hitting the right targets. So I always want to hit someone I can chase, right? I want to hit him or GP, but I don't want to hit Maokai. So if I hit Maokai, I made a mistake. It was not a good R. So you just have to remember that. Hit the target you really, like, you just have to be hitting the right targets. Here I think he might be on Krug, so I'm just going to peek. Trying to get, like, vision behind them. I kind of want to wrap around behind. Seems weird, but I just think it's easier for me to hit an R if I'm like right here. I'm gonna hit an R here then. Oh my god, I actually got obliterated by this guy. Yo, dude, the fireball. I didn't play that very, like, the end sequence well. Like, I could have hit so much more. I wasn't expecting so much damage from Smolder, though. Holy shit. I took a long time to go in there because I was just waiting to see like which target I could have an easy time hitting. Like once you hit your R, you have the AoE, you know, like the fear, all that kind of stuff. The damage, like it gives you 60 armor and MR. You can't really team fight without it. But I do need Sterix. This would be like I would really need it, yeah. Very important vibe. So here it's looking like one of those just go mid and ARAM kind of games. So we're just gonna try to fight fast. Easy peasy. Remember, we don't hit Maokai with R, it's a good fight. We're gonna try to avoid that. We could try to play for Dragon, but it's looking like a fast game here. Also, this guy's trolling, so we just kill him fast. Here, I just smite him for procced. W, he should be dead. I don't know about that guy. So now they have no jungler, so we don't have to do anything crazy. We just do Baron. Right, because the jungler is dead, they have no smite. So they could try to fight us, but yeah, it's not gonna look good. Always try to stay far away from people. Also, if people try to de-aggro you when you're on Baron, you can always... Oh my god. The GP is a bit scary right now, actually. I don't think we can kill him. Hold my Sterix, and I'm gonna go fight. And this guy's a big boy, man. He's beefy, man. What the hell is going on? But I think I can kill him now with Sterix. I think he's trying to solo dragon, so I can just ward over. I think he's waiting. Oh, he's not. I guess we get dragon. I thought for sure he'd be here. But I guess not, so this game's pretty much over. Maybe if he comes to me, I'll take care of him too. Alright, Brian, let's go. Come on, Brian. Come on. Titanic into W, and the good thing is with your W just keeps coming up, so you can just permacase. And with the Q, you guarantee, you know, the stun damage. You were just healing a lot, but actually kind of messed that engage up there. Nah, that was a bad combo. I should have just R'd right away, because you hit R, you just get the fear and you can actually refight. Honestly, I probably should just splashed over. When is your insect game? And then for final items, I mean, if you want the MR, you know, this item's very good. We can go Spear Visage as well. Show you guys the Visage right now. I would love to have a DD, so I might have to sell something for DD. But we'll see later, we'll see later. It's a very long game. I was not really expecting. GP is a bit of a monster. Ocean Soul is only as good as long as you're auto-attacking too. But I think they're messing up here by CJ. Kaelin can push bot and I can fight here. This guy's dead hopefully, so I don't have to hit him. So yeah, we win now. Just gonna proc him fast on the W after. I just need to get on someone so I can just get my healing. Oh, dude, the execute was too much right there. Bro, the laking smolder is just like insane damage. Keep saying the game's over, but then here I am. I mean, I don't know why I flashed and got a $0. Like, it wasn't a good flash. Because once the G8 procs, you pretty much, what happens is... Bro, literally the Elder Dragon effect on him is insane, by the way. I can't believe he gets like a free Elder on his Q. Get him, Heimer. Man. Oh wait, he might kill. Yeah, the flash after, like, it's hard for me to get on these two. I just have to lock them down in like a combo. I think I'm gonna sell this for DD. I think magic resist, as good as it sounds, I think I need more damage. Like, you're pretty much all in. And I feel like I'm not hitting like a good ability haste threshold as well, so I'm gonna just farm these items and then base. Probably grab this wave too. Jump over, kill this fast. If there's another wave coming like this, just go. Always clear the second wave as well. Alright, I'm on base. I'm gonna get my DD and we'll see how the game goes. Because, like, even if you hit R, you're gonna get a bunch of resist, right? So, we're just gonna play around that. We're just gonna play around hitting R. I mean, that's huge, by the way. We can just end off this. GP is dead. I can pretty much go on anyone. Though Smolder is literally like an Elder Drake right now, so that's... You don't have to deal with that. Here I want to protect the wave. They might try to stop us. So I think R here is good. Just gonna push the wave down. Okay, now I hit it, right? This is a pretty obvious angle. Not hard to hit. I'm gonna go on this guy next. Just want to lock him down, get damage off. He's very squishy though. You can see. Oh wait, a minute. I think my bleed kills. Oh, we got his J. By the way, if you Q something accidentally or whatever, it actually messes up your thing. I don't think we can end, by the way. I think you have to go do Elder Drake, buddy. I think I need help on Elder. Oh my god, this guy's a Chad though. Give him that. Can I do Elder before they come? I think no, I'm about to fight him fast though. Alright, that was very hard though. What am I saying? Of course I'm gonna kill him. Someone else might come, but now because they don't have a smite, we can just R here. Look how fast we are. Right? Now we have Elder, very strong damage. Press attack, very good as well. Two Elders in one game, baby. There's a Smolder Elder and then us. Here, we could just dive him. I don't like... Ooh, he's a fast one. Elder, right? So it's very OP. That's the healing too right there. Oh. I believe in my team 10. Okay, good. GG guys, hope you guys like that video. I'll be making a lot more stuff about Briar in the future, so yeah. But yeah, good luck in your games. Good luck with Briar, and yeah, have a good time when you play her. GG's.